Gentlemen, I want you to think about something today, right? And I want you to actually think about perhaps forming a different methodology in the way you live your life, or the way, not even live your life, that's very patronizing, I think. But I think the way you think about yourself, right? Okay. Now, if you were to take, for example, an Excel spreadsheet, you open a new Excel spreadsheet and you say in that Excel spreadsheet, you say, okay, you know, in my opinion, what is the epitome of man? What is the absolute amazing, if you have an image of who a man is in your mind, who would that man be? You know, what would that man look like? How would he behave? You know, and we all have different ideas of what a perfect guy is, right? But to you, you must have an idea, right? And I think what I try and do here is try and find ways of how you can see yourself in a different way as a man. And so one of the things is, okay, you make this list in an Excel spreadsheet. You say, what is the first thing really that would come to a lot of people's minds is that a man should always look like amazingly strong. He should be physically strong. He should be able to lift things. He should have, I mean, that is, you know, one of the things that is a value in men. One of the powerful things about men is that they can help the world by simply being strong, being able to lift things, you know. So that's one of the things that you might have in your mind where you say, okay, this is what an ideal man should look like. But the next thing you say now is, what are the qualities is this guy going to have, right? What qualities is he going to have? Is he going to be a guy who is respectful? Can he show empathy? Can he be emotionally intelligent, right? Can he be caring towards people, right? Can he be supportive? Because what we don't realize is that we throw so many of these kind of like archetype roles that men have in modern society onto women. But we forget that actually it is also our responsibility to show empathy, to be caring, to be emotionally intelligent. You know, guys, that's something that maybe you've forgotten, you know, maybe you have not thought about those things. Now, when you take one of those aspects, let's say emotional intelligence, what does that mean to you? Write it down on your Excel spreadsheet so that you can have a list of who it is that you ideally want to be according to your own perspective, according to how you think, according to, you know, and hopefully you think in a good way, right? Otherwise, you might end up with an Excel spreadsheet that is actually made for a psychopath. You don't want to be a psychopath, guys. Try and be cool, try and be good, try and do the right thing in your life. Thank you very much.